Good morning, everyone. I've gotten to the point with my hair that I don't like having to have it down anymore because now I can actually pull it back into a little bit of a pony. I can't wait for the day that I can do a messy bun again. It's not coming fast enough. Anyway, I'm actually feeling 1,000 times better than I was last week. But I'm just gonna get ready. I'll probably fast forward through a lot of parts. I don't know if I will or not. So, I hope everyone's week is going good. But, just getting ready. I have a friend that's getting ready to move. I'm not ready for her to move. But I know she's ready to move because her husband's already where they're gonna be moving to. And I'm not ready for her to leave. She's one of my best friends and I just don't want her to leave. So that was the NARS Pore and Shine Control. I usually put it on my forehead too, but I'm not going to today. I'm going to use some of the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I can see the bottom of it. So when I'm doing my face makeup, I don't use my hand mirror. When I'm doing my, like my eye makeup, I do. I always put a little bit of primer over my eyelid just to help. Man, who else is excited for Christmas? Okay, actually, who is excited for fall? Because I'm beyond excited. Like, I was so ready on Saturday. Because I thought Saturday was the first day of fall because it was on the 21st. And so I get all, like, I change my decorations. I put, you know, I took off my wreath. I put up my little thing, my little cross on the door. Changed the table linens, and then I looked it up, and it was Monday, and I was like, oh, fine. And I was like, you know what? I already have it out. I'm not changing. So I didn't change that. But I love this time of year, fall and winter, man. Oh, my favorite, especially like October, November time. Because it's not so hot, but it's not freezing cold. I can handle the cold if I am prepared for the cold. I can't handle the heat because there ain't no preparing for that. Trying to decide what foundation I want to use today. I need to actually clean my beauty blenders. I meant to over the weekend and I just forgot. And I also forgot to get my beauty blenders wet before I started this video. I have ideas of what to get for my husband, but he is so hard to shop for. Even my daughter's getting that way. Because, like, I walk her down, I take her down the toy aisle, and she goes, I want everything. I'm like, you don't get everything. Never fails. And she's like, no, Mom, I want this, 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 and this. And I was like, it doesn't work like that. But I had some ideas, but then I looked at like the age group, like the ages on it, and it's like, not yet. Because I was gonna get her an easy bake oven. And then I looked at the ages, and I'm like, dang it. But I think it was like her age when I got mine. It's like a pastime for every little girl, is they need to have an easy bake oven. And they're not as expensive as they used to be, I thought. I mean, my mom still has hers from when she was a girl. And I think it's kind of funny. Oh, that is locked. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation in shade 160. I'm not going to use a sponge. I got it wet, but I'm not going to use it. I'm trying to get... I used to only ever use a brush. And I quit doing it when I discovered sponges. I'm trying to change that. But this is the JS1? Nope, the JS1. Yeah, that's right. I was like, wait a second, I didn't... Like conceal, but... Oh. I will say, with a brush, you don't use as much product. With a sponge, the sponge does soak up the product, but you also get a more airbrushed finish. So what I have been doing is after I put my foundation on, I blend it out. I'll even put on my concealer, and then I will go in with my beauty sponge and get it more even, like just blend it a little better. Plus it gets rid of the brush strokes. And especially with this one, with the Beauty Blender foundation, it just works better. It does work better with a sponge. I'm just sorry. I'm just trying to utilize what I have. So speaking of Christmas, my birthday is in November, and so blinged brushes. Whatever.
Mama,
What?
I see that. What is that?
Foundation?
It's a fart one.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's foundation.
Making a video?
I am. Can I help you?
I want you.
You only ever want me when I am doing a video.
Yeah. Because I like videos.
No, because you want to be in it.
Yeah.
And you're too little.
I can jump.
Careful so you don't get hurt, dork.
You saw me in there?
No, I wasn't looking. All they see is a little head jumping up.
That's my...
Out, Sierra. Out.
Out.
Go.
Me?
Did I say Sierra? Did I say Josephine?
No.
So that, I'm using the Shape Tape by Tarte in shade Fair Neutral. Now, if that's actually my shade, I don't know. I just use it and it does what I want it to. I have a zit right here.
That's good.
So when I do blend out my concealer, I do use my hand mirror.
Yep. Who's next, Mom?
I will probably bronze.
Mom, you got the purple ones? Wait, I'm gonna go see them.
They're for to help you sleep.
Oh, yeah. My for I don't get sick. Dad, what Dad got?
Daddy just has a multivitamin.
Okay. I got the newest one. No, has these two. Mom, and that. Which one is that one? The green one. Pineapple. And that one. The pineapple.
Yes, I have pineapple one.
The little ones.
No, the little ones. Some of the little ones are pineapple. So I also started taking Halo Beauty, and I swear my hair has grown like a centimeter or a couple of centimeters since I started taking it. Like not even a month ago. What? No, you just want to be in my video, and I need you to go finish getting ready. You need to go brush your teeth, brush your hair, make sure you have your cheer uniform ready. Go. You better be taking. Oh, take your blankie. Dork. I am coaching cheer this year, not her age group. I'm coaching 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. I'm really glad I don't have her group because I would probably lose my mind. Okay, so I'm going to go into Benefit, the Cheerleader palette, into Hula. I'm just going to go right on in. I actually am in love with this. This is the Empress brush, the Empress fan, the 324 by It Brushes for Ulta, and oh my gosh, I love it. I really hope like they bring out some really pretty ones for Christmas, for the holidays. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Bling brushes. I had never heard of bling brushes until I started watching Paige Coran. And then I had seen Allie use it. I think it's Allie Dawson. No, that doesn't sound right. But I had seen them start using them. I was like, oh my god, I love those. So with my birthday and Christmas coming up, I was like, babe, in case if you need any ideas, this is what I want, and I want them in rose gold. Just in case you need an idea. And I was like, I'm heavily hinting, so I really hope I get them. Because they are so pretty and I want them so bad. Man, this is just a little fan too. I'm so glad I got this brush on the 21 day sale from Ulta. I got it like 50% off and I'm like, yay. I've been wanting this brush for a while. One thing I do remember with this foundation, it does oxidize, if I remember correctly. Because like I know the Juvia's Place does oxidize, at least on me it does. The Even my Urban Decay does too. I feel like everything just oxidizes on me. So it does help out that it does oxidize. It's just one thing you have to remember. That it does oxidize. Right in there. So I forgot to do my nose. So hold on. So when I do my nose, I do use the lighter shade, but I do use my mirror, my hand mirror. Okay. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of touch it up. I had to explain to my coworkers yesterday what contouring was. And because they got talking about not caking makeup on, and I'm like, me, I do. I put makeup on. And they're like, oh yeah, but you also go full out. I'm like, well, duh. Are you supposed to do makeup any other way? Okay, so I am making sure that crease is gone. Because under my eyes, they do crease. I do have bags under my eyes all the time too, so. I'm going to set it now. Which one do I want to use? Oh, I have one here. I haven't used in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Beauty Bakery the Flower powder in shade Oat. I do tap it into the lid. It does make it easier. I'm still trying to get the hang of baking. And I say that as I'm using the Beauty Bakery. But I'm still just trying to get the hang of it. I'm trying not to make sure that I get it on my clothes. So this is the shirt I am wearing for work. I do also use the Coty Airspun in shade Natural, I think. I also have the translucent one. I do also use Huda Beauty, I think shade Pound Cake. So, okay. I have this wrinkle right here, and you can kind of see it. So I'm just gonna tap it out a little bit, and I'm gonna kind of put it on there, because that will crease throughout the day. But yeah, no, I actually had to explain what some of the steps that I do to my coworkers, and they're like, wait, you really do that every day? I'm like, well, it depends on the day. If I'm running behind for work, then no. I don't do every little thing that I do when I have time for like a date with my husband. So if I have the time, then I contour underneath my foundation. I will I take longer when I have a special thing to do, when I have the time. So I got that little trick from Tarte, actually, from watching her. Because anytime she bakes, she always gets it all over her, and she talks about how she gets it off easier. And so I just watched her do it, and I was like, that's a really good idea. So this is actually a new shirt we got, and on the back it just says Run Mountain Public Library, and it says we put the extra and extraordinary, and I was like, I love that. But I like this shirt. This is more like the baseball type shirt, so it's like the 3/4 sleeve. So I want to do a blue look, but I can't remember what palettes have more blues in it, because the new Jeffree Star Morphe collab doesn't. Okay, so there's 2 blues in this one, or 3 if you want to count this dark navy one, and the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker. I think this one has some, yeah. They have some it has shimmers. I know that one does. Okay, I'll use this really pretty blue one here. So I took apart my James Charles palette because there was only certain shades in it that I really liked. And I'm not going to go into the drama, but I just took out the shades that I like and just put into the Z palette. I destroyed that palette. I felt a little bad, just a little bit. Okie dokie. My daughter loves My Little Pony. Okay, well, she at least used to. She's kind of outgrown it a little bit. And so anytime I hear okie dokie, I hear okie dokie Loki. That, like, what pony is that? I can see her face. What pony is that? What's her name? I can't think of the pony's name. Okay, guys, if you can remember what pony says okie dokie Loki from My Little Pony, please tell me. And it's the Friendship is Magic, not the older one. There's Twilight Sparkle, there's Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Applejack. Can't remember them. Okay, so I'm using a mixture of the Urban Decay Born to Run palette and the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, which actually the Jawbreaker palette's the first thing I ever owned by Jeffree Star. I mean, I own a bunch of his liquid lips. I own a couple of his lip ammos. But other than that, I don't... Oh, I also own some highlighters. I also have one of his metal straws, but that metal straw stays in my cup that my best friend gave me not too long ago. Okay, so I kind of changed my mind. I might not use the shades that are in the Born to Run palette. I might change my mind, so I'm going to put it back. So I used one of the nude colors in that one, though. So I just used Delicious, which is that darker blue. I'm going to go into Soaked, that really pretty bright blue. It actually matches the blue on this shirt. It's out of the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, and I'm just going to continue going. I'm going to just blend it in. One thing I do know about the Urban Decay Born to Run palette is I love the colors. I love the color scheme in it. It just don't blend with any other color, like any other brands. Okay, I'm going to take my JS6. I'm going to Brain Freeze, same palette. And just kind of put over the lid. I'm going to take this It brushes, the 139. And I'm just going to go into the Jawbreaker in this palette. I'm going to put it right on, like, on the brow bone, but I'm going to kind of blend it in to the very top of this blue. This darker blue. Just to get a little bit of a, not such a harsh look. Now certain shades on this palette do have quite a bit of fallout. It's mainly with the purples. The purples though, and I have heard that it's very hard to make purples, which, okay, I totally understand. Because purple is such a beautiful shade if you do it right. And I'm not giving anybody any shade. Just fair warning. It's like, so I do, that's why I bake before I do my eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm going to put that palette away. And I'm going to use that bright blue right here. Don't ask me, I don't think I had a shade name. But I'm just going to take my ring finger on my right hand and just pick it up and just put it right on the lid. Okay, there we go. The eyes are done. I am slowly running out of time. I am still using the Kat Von D tattoo liner because I'm just trying to use it up now. But my next one I'm going to try is the Beauty Bakery one that's like this. I really like pins like this. Hold on. Speaking of tattoos, I need another tattoo. I'm ready for another one. I just need more. I need ink therapy. I'll just settle for makeup therapy, I guess. I will say, I actually enjoy doing my makeup. I used to be like, ugh, do I have to? But I've been doing it every day for almost a year now. Oh, actually, I mean, it's been off and on. If I'm sick, then I don't. I actually had a infection in my eyelid, so I couldn't there for a while. And so that really sucked. And then if I'm actually sick, like I was back in the beginning of this year, then it's not good. I was sick for over a month. I ended up having an allergic reaction to some antibiotics. And that was the most miserable experience of my entire life. Okay, so I got this one. It's the Milk Kush mascara. I can't decide if I like it or not. And honestly, I do buy a bunch of the smaller mascaras. Like, if I buy a large, the whole, like, full size, then I must like it. Because, I mean, you're supposed to replace your mascara every 3 months. And this is probably why I don't wear it. My eye is burning. You're supposed to replace it every 3 months, and I don't go through enough mascara. Because there for a while I was getting lash extensions, and you don't put mascara on your on the fake lashes like that. You can actually completely ruin them. This is the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte. This is, I actually bought this, like, I had gotten a smaller version of this in, where did I get it? I think I got it in like a little like try me size stuff that I got at Sephora, and I actually fell in love with this, so I bought the full size. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. Let's do the brows. Excuse me while I hide my face while I do this, because I can't, I'm still learning how to do my brows. The lady I had waxed my brows kind of went kind of crazy. I was watching Paige do an unboxing for BoxyCharm, and she got this brow pen like type deal that has like has multiple spots on it, so you're not just focusing like one spot with a pencil. And I really liked it. I want to try it, but I have to find it first. Is all your stuff ready?
I brush my teeth. Brush my hair. I eat my breakfast. I feed the dogs. Now I go to
Make sure. No, you don't get to watch TV in the mornings for school.
No.
Do you have all your stuff together in your backpack?
No, I only have to get my lunchbox.
Are you gonna make your lunch today?
Yeah.
Make sure you put some lunch meat in that bag. Okay, go make your lunch.
That's the one thing I go do.
Okay, hey, I want you to have a good lunch, not lots of junk. Okay,
Yeah.
go.
Junk.
Go. So before I forget, I gotta do some blush. So I'm gonna take my 315, the It brushes for Ulta. I'm gonna go back into the Benefit, into Galifornia and Dandelion. And I mix these two, and I really like how it turns out. I'm still letting my lashes dry. I also like the smell of this palette. It doesn't, like, it's not heavily scented. It's very light, and I just like it. I took my mom into Ulta the other day, and she goes, Cheyenne, this is what I want. I'm like, okay. And I was like, what's your price point? And she tells me she wants cheap. She wants to be able to get a look for cheap. I was like, okay. And we had one of her friends with us. And she goes, cheap makeup, don't do no good, and it ain't the same. And I looked at my mom, I'm like, I agree, but I also disagree. I have used some great drugstore brands that work fantastic. But I also use a lot of luxury brands. Ulta's my favorite store. I'm sorry. So this is the It Cosmetics highlight brush. It doesn't give me a number or anything like that. So this is the Jeffree Star Brain Freeze palette. I'm going to go into Freeze Tag, which is this blue. Oops, there we go. And highlight the high points of my face. But anyway, I helped her. She wanted a new palette, but she wanted more like taupe colors. And I was like, Mom, I can get you any palette you want over here in the drugstore side. But her friend wanted to get her a bunch of the expensive stuff, so she couldn't find an eyeshadow palette. So we went over to Marshall's because I needed to find a pair of shoes. And So I go into Marshall's by myself and I find her a palette that she was wanting. So this is the new It Cosmetics slash Blowout collab they did with Dry Bar. You guys, if you haven't tried this this mascara, you guys are missing out. Because it's seriously some of my favorite. I actually, because we do a Christmas exchange every year at my work. And the girl I got, she only wears mascara. And she also only ever wears, she is like super hardcore into like finding the best wrinkle cream. So I'm gonna get her some stuff for Christmas like that. Let me just sharpen this pencil like desperately. So that's Jeffree Star lip liner and allegedly. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Nathan. It's actually one of my favorite nude shades. And be sure you guys always shake your lip liners, okay, because they do separate. So this is the shade Nathan. I think this is from the Star Family collection. But anyway, so there we go. We do have that done. I might put a lip topper on. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, guys, this is the look. Oh, we gotta set it with some Starberry. I like the smell of this. Okay, get on. So anyway, so there's the look. Without in some original, but I do kind of use a lot of setting sprays. I have a lot, and some MAC original. Okay, so there's my look for the day. I need to recolor my hair too. Red is so hard to keep up. I'm so tired of blow drying it every single night, but I like it. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when I do upload a new video. I am trying to do it at least once a week. I'm going to start small. I mean, I was going to try to do it at least 3 times a week, but it hasn't happened. I'm going to try at least once a week when I can. But thank you for joining me, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys remember what name that pony is, put it in the comment box down below. Anyways, guys, thank you and have a good day. Bye.